Right, this is the first step. You can start with either left or the right hand side of the panel with the panel that has been shown just now. Now, second step, you have to insert all the screw as shown here. In other words, put all the screw in where you can find there's a plastic circle. Now, firmly securing all the screw. Now, when you have finished that, we will start on the 5 flap with the white flap as shown here. And remember, first, second, third and fourth, the hole is actually not going through. The 5th one is the one that actually got a hole going through with it. Now remember, with this flap, you have to insert at the front of the car, which will be shown later. Okay, we will call this flap as flap number 1. Now remember, when you screw in this screw, do not over tighten it, just enough just to touch the plastic circle there as shown. One more time. Firmly secure the screw, but do not over tighten it, just enough to touch the plastic surface there. Now, the next step, we firmly push the wooden stick in, but do not over push in, only halfway. Okay, as shown just now. Only halfway. Okay. Just a halfway as shown. Now, put it all in all the holes as shown there. Okay, once you finish on this side, you can start doing the other side as well the same way also. Okay, remember the flap number 1 we mentioned before. This is how it's been put in. Okay, make sure the hole is actually can see through right there. That's there. Okay. Now it's important you line up the slab in like this as shown, but please do not put in this screw in where it will be being inserted and secured last after we have put in the wheel, which will be shown later again. Now next step, with the remainder of the 4th flap, we put it in as shown just now. That's number 2. And now the second one we secure with the screw as shown. Make sure the arrow is actually facing downwards when you put it in. Facing down. And secure it like that. Okay, follow the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th complete as shown. Now the last one will be the flap putting up with the panel mark number 8 as shown. Now pay attention, make sure the 4th flap, the first, second, third, and the fourth slab, the screw is actually facing this way, and the fifth slab, the screw must be facing this way as shown for easy access to other steps. Now the next step, we put in the head of the bed, which is the piece that is marked with the hose as shown. Okay, the first piece will be put in according to that 3. Make sure it's actually inside this 3 panel, and followed by some wood stick as well. 1, 2, 3, and 4 pieces. Okay, now line it up. Now once it's secure, put the screw in like instructed before, arrow down, and push it in, and turn anti-clockwise. Clockwise, sorry. And the same as is the inner screw, as shown. Slowly insert the screw in, as shown. That is the reason why we got the hole for the first panel there for the screw to go in. Yes, and tighten up tightly. Now following, closing up the first flap with the screw as shown. Now secure also the third screw on the back as well. So as you can see, there is all 3 screws altogether secured like that, and the whole section should look by now like this. Now next step is putting the panel of the other side of the bed on top of it. Now the next step, we put on the other side of the bed on top and secure it in as shown. Now make sure you got all the screws in shown like that. Now once it's all secure, we start to putting all the screw and tighten up as before. Now once again, remember to place the arrow up the same direction as where the screw comes from. In this case, it's actually now at 12 o'clock upward. Okay. Now make sure it's very tightly secure. Insert the arrow at 12 o'clock and turn clockwise. Now, next stage, secure the back of the bed. Once again at 12 o'clock and secure. Okay? Now, your arrow by now, when it's tightened, should face at 6 o'clock. As shown right there and there. Now follow the same instruction and do the fourth, the third, the second, and also the first flat. Now, this is the last step. Make sure it's very vital and important that the gap in between, there is no gap once it's actually secure. Make sure there's no gap at all. If there's gap, that means it's not secure. So make sure there's all tightly tightened and no gap. Now we're tightening the last screw. Now the next step, we flip the bed over and put it on the floor. Okay, by now you would have your bed flip over and facing and looking like this. Tightly secure. Now the next step, we're going to put in the wheels, 2 big wheels at the back and 2 small wheels in the front. It's distinguished by the size as shown there. Remember, 2 wheels, the big one is actually in the back and 2 small wheels in the front. Now before you do that, make sure you use this button, put the screw here. Okay. Now, by using a screw, tighten up to make a pattern before you tighten up with the tire. Okay. So now, using the screw, press it firmly and screw that one in to make a pattern tightly. Like that. Now once you've done that, make sure you do all 4 of them. When finished, loosen it out again, take it all off and get ready to tighten up the tire.